Hey, Dr. Shakib here from Irvine Spine and Wellness Center, your Irvine Posture and Wellness Clinic. This video has to do with glutes, how to strengthen it without doing the traditional laying down on your side and lifting your leg up. So stay tuned. So let's talk about your gluteus medius and minimus. So important, and yet they're so under treated and under assessed. The function of your gluteus medius and minimus is to really limit how much side to side movement you have. It really stabilizes your pelvis. And in all lower back and lower extremity dysfunctions, they're involved. You can't have those problems without involving them. So traditionally, what people do is they lay down on their side and they do the lifting here, which I'm totally against. They also do the clam, which is this thing where you ankle your ankle and then you do that. I have videos that shows you, for those of you who want to do clams, and really if you're strengthening it or if you're dealing with it, that's not what I recommend you do, because you need to address the problem in movement. So I refer to a movement we all did as babies at age 7 months, by laying on the side. So I'm going to show it to you, but the reason I'm going to what babies did is because all babies on this planet move the same, have the same landmarks, have the same developmental stages in movement, regardless of our differences or where we're from. So that must be how this body is programmed to move, and therefore the dysfunction has to be referred back to those movements and see what's going on and where the individual stands. So my recommendation for you, for those of you with a history of lower back pain, any lower extremities, so we're talking about your hips, your knees, your ankles, your feet, your lower ab dysfunction, lower back, this becomes super handy, but also this is important for neck and shoulder issues, but we're going to concentrate on this half for now. So what you're going to do is I invite you to visit the playlist Functional Movement on my YouTube channel to know how to engage your barrel and to do biological breathing. And then what you're going to do is, I'm just going to do it, but this is not just laying down on your side like that. There is an actual principle and proper way of laying down on your side and going from this position, engaging your barrel with your whole spine on the ground, your scapula is on the floor and your arms up, and then you're going to go through this movement. So in this position, this is a 7-month sideline where your arm and your side and this side pelvis are working together. The leg is up or down. In this case, I'd like for my patients to hold their legs up only because I want them to strengthen the legs by being able to hold it up. That's a good exercise. So what you want to do is you're engaging your barrel. Once again, visit my playlist Functional Movement for biological breathing to know what I'm talking about. And then what you're going to do is you're pivoting around the elbow and the bottom hip meaning this area at the bottom. You're not arching your back or collapsing with your head being over here. You're not, this part of your pelvis, this hip is stuck on top of this one parallel to the top. The leg is supporting itself. And what you're going to do is you're going to pivot forward without losing the shape of the triangle. So you're going to pivot forward and you're going to lift. So what's lifting me is the side of my thigh. So I'm going to show you on this top leg, but it's actually on the bottom. the side of my thigh connecting to my gluteus medius and minimus, and then my gluteus maximus helping me to lift up. Meanwhile, this side is simply holding on to its part. So imagine this rectangle is a table. The four corners, there's four people holding on to each corner. And as you're going up and down the stairs, if one person drops it, well, it's gonna be hard to balance this table. So you gotta keep that in mind. That's what functional movement is. Functional movement is when body parts do their main part as the spotlight is on one specific area. Anyway, if you have any questions, make sure you forward them to me, and visit my website and my YouTube channel for more videos on functional movement. Until next time, take care.